Hi, Bill here. Today I'll be reviewing the Man with the Golden Gun 3D printed golden gun. Here it is all apart. I got it from this eBay seller there. That one. Got it from him. So go to his site and see what other stuff he's got. Now there's different various 3D prints, I understand, of golden guns. Some are better than others. I just got whatever one I came across. I know there's an official one as well. It's very expensive, but this is just a 3D print. I think it's for cosplay type stuff, it was saying. So if some people out there have ones that are better, you've seen better ones, and this may not be that one, but it's just one that I picked up off eBay. But I do believe there's, as well as the official expensive, very expensive one, there are other three different various 3D prints of the golden gun. So just make you aware of that. This might not be that one that you're seeing now you've got. This is obviously a different one for that. It might be a lot cheaper and not as has as many features and moving parts and whatever, but it's just a version of a 3D print of the golden gun that does come apart, as you can see. So just to clear that up, there's not one specific 3D print, there's various ones I've seen. So I know I'm rambling, but just to clear that up, because there may be several different variants of the 3D print model out there. This is obviously just one of them, of the few. Okay, just to clear that up. And it's from that seller. So this may not be the specific one you want. You want one that's more detailed, or it does this. This one doesn't do that. Like this lighter bit is hollow like that. There's other ones I've seen that are filled in. You know, there's one like this that's hollow. It does open up, and there's one with different bits inside the lighter that's different to this. So it's not perfect, and there's some have got magnets on them like that. This actually closes not badly. There's some I think has an open, it slides out and open drawer. I can't open this one. I've tried, but I don't want to break it in case it's not supposed to open. But this bit opens. Again, the inside could be different, and others, as well as the genuine one that has little bits that are different inside it. So this isn't obviously that one. This is just a kind of a 3D print, and I don't know about these bits, or if they're the same. The original might have a actual working pen. This is just hollow, as you can see. It doesn't come off there. It doesn't come off there. It has got that bit there, but I don't want to force it. And that's that. And this cuff link, I don't want to force it, but the actual one might move, or there might be a 3D print that actually moves. These bits are static. Again, I don't want to force it. It looks as if it could move, but I don't want to. Whoops! I don't want to force it in case it breaks, because this is the most delicate part of the actual piece. So I don't want it. It looks as if it could move, but I don't want to force it. And it is painted, so it isn't. Some might be done in gold plastic. This one's painted, so I don't want to break it or move it just in case. But there's others that might move and have springs inside them and all that. So the genuine one or another 3D print maybe has. This doesn't. This doesn't. So just to clear that up, right? Just to clear that up, you get this. It's nice looking. The 007 symbol there, looking really nice. Other side, just blank. So I'm showing it off, and of course you get the bullet. Now again, with some I've seen some that have come, the 3D print that have come with 2 bullets or more than one, and some of them are done in black. Maybe the original one's done in black. This isn't. This is just done like this, as you can see, 007 written on it. So there, and of course it comes with this giant stand. You just stand on it when it's put together. So again, it's a 3D print, Again, you might get different stands. The original might come with a different stand. It comes in a case. Other 3D prints might come with different type of stand, I don't know, but this one comes with this type of stand. Okay, so you've seen it all. That's hollow. That opens like that, and it does close. It is pretty stiff. It's not loose and floppy. Well, it does over time, I don't know. It holds. You have to hold it like that because obviously you can see the hollowness. Like I said, others are filled in. Maybe other 3D prints, or the genuine one is obviously filled in. You can't see anything there. But with this, it's like that. So you get that, and it's got that nice effect on it. You can see, lift it up, lighter there. It's not that detailed. There might be others that are more detailed, but this isn't that detailed, or it's got a bit of paint on it for a filament or whatever, but this isn't. That just opens up. Again, there's other ones might have more detail in there. You might have other that's different to this. This is just that, a little bit there like that, and whatever that's supposed to be. I know that's a lighter. I don't know if this is also a lighter or whatever it's supposed to be. But anyway, that's that. Holes there for specific purpose later. Obviously you get this barrel. I don't know what it's supposed to be. It's just a barrel. I don't know what use that would be when it's not put together as a gun. I mean, these might have a specific purpose when they're separate, like a lighter or whatever it is supposed to be, or that's a lighter, and that's a pen, and that's a cufflink, but I don't know what this would serve when it's apart. I've no idea. Haven't a clue. Obviously get the bullet I showed earlier. There's the bullet there again. Try and zoom it in, because at least to zoom into the background, but it's 007 written on it. Of course the sign and the cufflinks you saw earlier. It looks as if they can move, but I don't want to force it in case they can't and I end up breaking it, because it's made of that 3D printed plastic that it's not as tough as a genuine designed or manufactured piece. You know, it is a lot more tougher, so I don't want to force it. So there we go. So to put this together, let's put this whole thing together. So first thing you want to do is open this up like that. Take this part. Now, you want to, I think that bit goes in there like that, if I'm not mistaken. And just push it in ever so slightly. Do not force it all the way in, because you would never get it back out of there. It's that tough, and it was supposed to, because that hole's supposed to line up with this part here. You open this up. That slot there fits into that tab there. Okay, so you push it on there like that, and that's where, if I can take it off very gently. You've got to be careful when taking that off of there, because because of the plastic, that hole is meant to line up with that hole there, because that's where you shove the cufflink part through for the gun handle. Actually, I think I've got it on the wrong way. Right, it goes on that way. You have it there like that. You have it that way around, sorry. So have it with that slope bit facing in the way. I had it round the wrong way, sorry. Right, so that hole lines up with that hole there. You've got to line them up. That's why you don't have it in there as far. You've got to line it up. It's difficult to get it lined up to see, but you try and line it up. And when you do line it up, you put the cuff link in That's tough, that. Right, we'll try and line it up. It's difficult to line up, but when you do line it up, the cufflink will go in there. It should go all the way through. It'll go all the way through like that. That's it lined up. So you just push the cufflink in like that. That's it. And have it aiming out. Have it aiming out that way. You want the trigger that way. Okay, right, pen. We're getting there. Have to lay it down. Open the pen up. This part you don't do in with. There's no way to store it. I think on the original, a drawer opens up and there's a storage area you can put something. Maybe it's thin enough to put that inside or something. I don't know. But I know there's a drawer that opens out. But with this, there won't be, because it's just a 3D printed thing. Right. So make sure the pen clip is facing up the way, and have it like that. Or you could have it facing that way. It's up to you. I don't know which way it's supposed to be facing. Maybe that down and that's up. But whatever it is, that's it. I hope that was all on screen. Aye. And final thing is, you push the bullet into there. You don't push it all the way in. Do not push it all the way in. You push it to that lines up with that square bit below it. It's so it's far enough in, you can take it back out, and then you just close it up like that, and you can put it on the stand like that. And there is the golden gun. That's it. Looking really cool. And I'll put the 007 thing there as well. And you're left with this piece. I don't know where you're supposed to put it. But there it is. That's a golden gun together. You can do that with it. You obviously can't squeeze the trigger, because in the original, I think there's a springy bit. You can maybe pull the trigger, but with this you can't. And that's it. Looks really cool, doesn't it? I think that smaller bit's supposed to be up top. If I take it, that's the way it's supposed to be. You can have it either way. You can rotate the barrel either way. There we go. You open it up, and you've got the bullet in there. With this one, you only get one bullet. I think with another 3D print I saw on YouTube video, you get more than one. But with this one, you only get one. And that's it. And that is the golden gun together. There's no point taking it apart. Well, I could take it apart. Since it's a short video. And that's it. You could have that embossed on there like that if you wanted. A pity it's not a magnet. You could stick it on there or on there, and it would look really cool, but there's no way to stick it. Well, you could put a dab of glue and stick it on there, but it looks stupid when it's supposed to be a cigarette lighter. But anyway, you just stick it in the stand, and that's where it lives, like that. There you go. Looks really cool. Oh, size comparison. I might do it now. Here is New Age's Megatron. So there it is next to New Age Megatron there, for Transformers size comparison. That's with all his sniper bit on. So it's actually pretty big when you see the golden gun. It's pretty big, but so is Megatron, and when he's got his sniper. But there, it's actually longer. So, yep, that's it. Okay, I could take it apart. I take it apart on screen. So you just take this off. You very carefully take this out. Take that out. You take that out. That's tough, but I feel that's going to break over time because it fits in there pretty snug, but that's the only thing that's holding it onto the top, apart from the cufflink bit. There's no other bits that's holding it on. With the original, or maybe another one, you get magnets that hold it on together. But that part there is taking the most strain because it's holding that together. And obviously with the type of plastic used in 3D, it could be a concern over time. It's either going to loosen up or it's going to maybe stress and break. That's my worry. But anyway, that's that concern. You close that. It stays closed. You take that off. Yes, so that part with the sloping bit goes in there like that. It just goes in there. You don't push it all the way in or you're going to get it stuck in there. And with the type of plastic, you would need to have all sorts of tools to try and force it back out, and you could end up damaging it. And it's painted up, so you could have the paint scratched and flaking as well in the attempts. So don't do that. Just have it in there like that at the very edge. Okay, so take that out. There we go. Have that piece. Put the cap back on the pen like that. There's the pen. There's the cufflink. There's the cigarette lighter. Oh, you can have it like that with the bullet still in it. It gives it that extra bit. You could put the bullet there, I guess. You can take the bullet out, or you could put it in there like that. Just put it level with that square bit that's raised. And there's the lighter. You have that there like that. You can have the bullet in there, that there. Have the pen there like that. Have this bit. Have that. And have the sign. And that is it. That is been Man with the Golden Gun 3D print. I think it's used for cosplay, but 3D print Golden Gun. So there we go. Now I'm waiting the next thing to come is, I mean, the courier was supposed to bring it, but I don't know what the hell's happened. But when it is the Invaders small UFO that lights up, you know, from the original series, in case of any other type of Invaders update movie or whatever, it's from the original TV series Invaders UFO, but it lights up. It's a small version of it, or small scale version of it, but it does light up. Oh, the other golden thing I've got, which I didn't put with it, well, it's a different type of golden as Gallifrey Citadel, but it's a different type of gold. I'll just put that in there as well. So it'd been cool if it was that colour, but it is what it is. So put that out aside, and there we go. So that is definitely me. That's a Golden Gun. There are other ones out there. Don't feel you have to go for this specific one, like I said, or you want to go for the genuine thing. It might be better because there might be more moving parts. Like the cufflink might move. You might get an actual working pen. I doubt you get a working lighter, but you'll get one that's filled in better than that. I don't know what this part's for, no idea. And you get the bullet, which I think has it in black. I don't know if that's one of the 3D printed ones or the genuine one. Obviously you get a better detail inside there in the genuine one, or maybe a different 3D printed one. And you might get a different stand, and with the genuine one I think you even get an actual case with it. So don't feel you have to go for this. There might be other variants of this that are better than this thing. This is just one that I picked up. It's not perfect by any means, but once it's together it looks nice, and that's that. So there we go. But I'm not taking it away from golden style 3D prints. I mean, if you want this, it doesn't cost the earth like the genuine thing will. And whatever 3D print that has more features, working features, it might up the cost as well. So maybe this is the cheaper end of the scale to go for to get this. So it's what you can afford. So that's that. I'm rambling on now, and it's about 20 minutes I've gone on for this, but it's just to show it off. It might be some cheaper end of the scale compared to more expensive in the genuine article, you know, that you can get. And that's that. Okay, so I've said, oh, and I've also got Buzzworks Buzzworthy Bumblebee Origin figure coming, but again, don't know when Kapow Toys is going to release that for, you know, delivery. I don't know when they're going to distribute it, release it for, you know, to deliver to me. God knows when that's out. I know it's been out. There's been hundreds of reviews for it. It's been out in stores in other parts of the world, but I don't know when we're likely to get it in the UK. So when it happens, I'll do the video review of it, and you'll know then. You'll just have to keep manually checking because YouTube's hopeless at giving you notifications. So you'll just have to manually check on occasion to any new videos coming up. The first one should be that UFO, Invaders UFO, if the bloody courier ever decides to deliver the blooming thing. But anyway, I've rambled on, that's me, so that's it. Thank you very much, bye for now. Definitely check that guy out. He might have other stuff on there that you might prefer instead of this, you know. I don't know what else he's got. It's goldened up, so there we are. Right, that's me. I better go. Bye for now. Bye guys.